please. Thank you. Now, wasn't this, or rather, isn't this the opportunity to introduce the models to you? Nirmali. Sangeeta. Pinky. Nibir. Poppy. Shilpi. Vijayjit. Madhuri. Chetan. Rajiv. Chiranjeev. And last but definitely not the least, Rahel. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, those were the models that you had a glimpse of tonight. Can I also take this opportunity to please welcome on stage our hair and makeup artists for the evening, Ratul, Pranab. Can we please have Pranab on stage, please? Vijayjit. Now, multi-dimensional. Designer, model, come hair and makeup specialist. Can we have Pranab on stage, please? Pranab, wherever you are. Again, from Mr. Dipankar Kashyap. I owe you something tonight. Alright, it's time for me to introduce our dancing troupe. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some fantastic dance numbers being presented to you. आपके सामने हमारे dance troupe के members ने dance items present करा आज शाम को. So can we please have an introduction of the dance performers? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Pranita. Now isn't he a hunk? He actually is a hunk. Ronnie. This guy Ronnie is a very good footballer. We even call him Rooney at times. Alright. And last but definitely not the least, ladies and gentlemen, a warm round of applause for Rupesh. So these were the performers from the group called Shadow, and I hope they really, really entertained you tonight. Well, as I just told you a little while back, now we all love good things in life, but unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. हमें सभी को अच्छी चीज़ों से प्यार होती है, लेकिन कुछ देर के बाद हर अच्छी चीज़ को खत्म होना होता है. We don't feel like leaving the stage. हमें एकदम मन नहीं कर रहा कि हम ये स्टेज छोड़ के जाएं आज, but करना ही पड़ेगा. Anyways, before we sign up for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, I, on behalf of the Northeast Dhamaka 2006, would like to extend my heartiest gratitude to the government of Arunachal Pradesh and everybody associated with the organizing committee here for putting up such a wonderful event one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely fantastic being here at Tawang and hope.
जाने कहाँ कब किसी को किसी से प्यार हो जाए ऊंची ऊंची दीवारों से इस दुनिया और कुछ ना कुछ मेरे बस में शहर उठती है ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है जैसे पर्वत देखता झुकती है जैसे सागर पे लहर उठती है ऐसे किसा है साथ लहू के प्यार तेरा नस नस में और कुछ तेरे बस में झूली ना कुछ मेरे बस में क्या करें जब किसी को प्यार हो जाए जाने कहाँ तो किसी को किसी से प्यार
Ladies and gentlemen, our chief guest of the event, the young and dynamic Chief Minister of our state, Sri Pema Khandu. And right after him, the popular leader, the voice of Northeast in Delhi, our beloved Union Minister of Home Affairs, Sri Kiran Rijiju. And if I could just request the team from the Department of Tourism and Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators Association to kindly hand over the mementos to the rest of our guests as well as we proceed with the rest of the program. Okay. Right, now could I please request the patron of this event, Honorable Parliamentary Secretary of Tourism, Shri P.D. Sona, to kindly come to the stage and deliver the keynote address to the gathering.
Very warm good morning to all the people present here in the hall today. Honorable Chief Minister Pema Khandu ji, Honorable Minister of State for Home Kiran Rijiju ji, Honorable Speaker Sri T.N. Thongdok ji, and Honorable Minister Dr. Mohesh Chai, and my friend Honorable Parliamentary Secretaries Sri Tesam Pongte and Lasam Samaji, Secretary Tourism Srimati Sadhna Deore, and my Director Kanto Dangen, and Secretary IPR Dani Sulu, Secretary to CM Sonan Chombe, and the list of guests are too long, so I'll not want to get into the details of all who are present because you've already heard the name in the welcome speech. So we have the who's who of the travel industry of India today here. It's a great opportunity for us, and it's a very befitting moment for us to have you all here tonight, today, and all the stakeholders, the government officers, and all the people who are related to the travel industries from the state, the media, and my friends. See, a lot of things have been talked about the tours and travels, but one beautiful line I remember Someone has said, travel is the only thing you buy which makes you richer. And that means a lot. Because anything else you buy, you have to shell out money. But when you say that travel is the only thing which you buy makes you richer, that means richer in your information. And I believe information is knowledge, and knowledge is power. So that's the importance of the travel and tourism. We all need to understand. And someone has said, if the travel is if the world is a book, and the person who does not go out of his own nativity, then you have only read one page of the book. So that says a lot about travel and So here in Arunachal, we have our Chief Minister here. I had the opportunity to work under him when he was the minister. Those days, I'm not trying to be very critical, but the Department of Tourism was just a department. But after he resumed as a Minister of Tourism and I was there, lucky enough to assist him, the tourism has taken a different direction and different shape, and people have started knowing Arunachal. Earlier it used to be when we were in mainland, we tell them we are from Arunachal, they would say, oh, Himachal? And I said, no, Arunachal Pradesh. Oh, Andhra Pradesh. That was the identity of our place that time. Now people not only know Arunachal, but places of Arunachal globally. Talk about Tawang, Zero, Mechuka, and all other destinations which are coming up. So we are happy that all the great leaders from the travel industries are here, and we are hopeful that your presence here will give a major boost, the leap which we are expecting, because Arunachal has been less known, but it's better known and widely known with days to come. So we hope that Arunachal, with your presence, you will carry the message of Arunachal and the potential of Arunachal, because when we talk about the potential of Arunachal Pradesh, I always make a remark that Goa has shot up so much in tourism industry. They are one of the major revenues tourism, but they have only beaches to offer. And when we talk about Rajasthan, they have only desert and the heritage to offer. Likewise, you go to Kochi, they have only backwaters. But we have so much. We have mountains, we have rivers, we have valleys, and the mosaic of culture which is so vibrant, and different tribes with a unique culture and tradition, which can very well become a hub of cultural tourism. And when you talk about the pilgrimage or religious tourism, we have Tawang Monastery, which is more than 400 years old, and it's one of the biggest monasteries, seat of learning. And we have Bishmak Nagar, we have Malinithan, we have this Pashuram Kund, which is being visited by so many pilgrims in a year. And when we talk about adventure tourism, we have Whitewater, we have 5 major rivers, Kameng, Siang, Lohit, Tirap. And when we talk about culture, we have already said, you go to different districts. Within the districts also, you will find too many tribes with a different, entity. So with all this, we feel that Arunachal can become a very, very big tourism industry hub. And here we appeal that people who want to come and invest in the tourism industry here, our government has taken a policy decision of single window clearance. Unlike before, you will not face any problem if you want to come and invest. It's going to be a very investment friendly place. And like what my president, he has said, Arunachal people are very hospitable. And lot many people, when they go, they are like, shocked by the hospitality of the people, because you go and visit any remote place, they will be so welcoming and they will be more than happy to host you. They will call you to their home, they will show you around, they will, tell you about their culture, religion, and even, treat you to the best of the possible, food they have in the house. That is the culture we have still. And when I talk about culture, I had an opportunity to visit many countries. Once I went to United States, I was very curious about the Red Indians. I wanted to see how the Red Indians people live. So in Arizona, we went there. There's a Red Indian tribe called Hulapai. They said, we'll take you to a place where this tribe lives. And when we went there, it was just kind of created for the tourist. It's not in the natural habitat. And you talk about the long neck, the Karen people in the Southeast Asian countries. They made a village, as a tourist village, caged them to, kind of showcases to people, which is, I think, a little, against the human right also. But when you come to Arunachal, you will find this culture still living in real habitat. You will find people in the real culture. We are not preserving it artificially. It's naturally there. And we are promoting and we are trying to preserve it for the time to come. And that is the kind of vibrancy we have when we talk about the culture tourism. So we have miles to go. We have miles to travel. And the only issue when it comes about tourism development in Arunachal, people talk about the connectivity issues. So we want to visit Arunachal, but how? It's so difficult. And even, I tell people about Tawang, Zero, and sometimes they ask me, we keep hearing about Mechuka. So I tell them, it's a beautiful place, but to reach there, it's going to cost you a lot. Not in terms of money, but in terms of time. It's like from Delhi, it was going to take you at least 3 days to reach. But now with the advent of the UDAN scheme under the leadership of our Prime Minister, and our state government chief ministers' air connectivity schemes, all the remote locations are being connected by air service. Where we have the airstrips, the fixed wings are operating now, and where we have the helipads, we are connecting the locations by the helicopter, the chopper. So this is going to give a major boost to the connectivity where people can come and visit our place. And Pasigat, just recently only the inaugural flight was inaugurated by our Chief Minister. We flew from Guwahati to Pasigat. And then Tezu is going to be soon operated by fixed wing. It's a civil aviation, DGCA airport. And likewise, we have Zero, we have Mechuka, we have Tooting, we have Walong, Anini, where we have airstrips, and very soon all the fixed wing will slowly start by seeing the footfall. And that way we see that the challenge of the connectivity to getting to the remote places, and the most beautiful places are in the remote place. And I think that's, that's the reason we are hoping that Arunachal tourism will jump by leaps and bounds. And with all your support, I don't think it's going to be too far when we see Arunachal as the topmost destination of the country, and internationally also it will be a most sought after destination. And I feel that after all these sessions, the takeaway you will have from the sessions, that you will try to put it into practicality when you go back and try to push more tourists towards us. And I guarantee you, once the tourist comes in, he will come back again and again and again. That's my conviction for Arunachal. And with these few words, I would like to thank each and every one of you, and especially the people from the travel industry who has taken so much pain to come to Arunachal to attend this travel congress. And I think this will be very, very fruitful. And the Aptua team, I want to congratulate them for putting up such a beautiful show. And I hope this thing will get bigger and more meaningful and more fruitful in times to come. With these few words, I would like to thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shri P.D. Sonap, Honorable Parliamentary Secretary for Tourism. Now, can I please request the Honorable Speaker of Arunachal Pradesh's Legislative Assembly, Shri T.N. Thondak, to kindly join me on the stage and say a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Honorable Speaker, Shri T.N. Thondak.
Honorable Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Sri Pema Khandu ji, Honorable Union Minister of State for Home, Sri Kiran Rijiju ji, Honorable Minister, Mr. Dr. Chai ji, Honorable Parliament Secretary Tourism, Honorable Parliamentary Secretaries, MLAs, officers, dignitaries who are present here, and tourist operators from all over Arunachal Pradesh and other states. मैं हिंदी में बोलने की कोशिश करूँगा। मैं सबसे पहले तो मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगा हमारा पार्लियामेंट सेक्रेटरी श्री पासांग जी को, जिन्होंने मुझे एक छोटा सा मौका दिया यहाँ आप लोगों के सामने बोलने के लिए। जैसे वेरी what I should say, great opportunity for me to be present here and speak to you. जैसे हमारे यहाँ प्रेसिडेंट साहब ने बोला, ऑप्टोआ प्रेसिडेंट, कि टूरिज़म का जो डेवलपमेंट हुआ अरुणाचल प्रदेश में, इट हैज़ कम टू एज नाउ। पेमा खांडू जी के पिताजी दर्जी खांडू जी एज अ चीफ मिनिस्टर उन्होंने जब थे यहाँ, उन्होंने काफ़ी काम किया इसके बारे में, ये टूरिज़म को डेवलप करने के लिए। मैं एज अ ओल्डेस्ट सर्विंग गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसर इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश पहले मैंने कई मिनिस्टर्स देखे हमारे टूरिज़म भाग को संभालते हुए। तो मैं हमेशा तवांग के बारे में कहा करता था कि तवांग में हमें इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करनी होगी, और ये नहीं कि हम गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से ही सिर्फ हम इन्वेस्ट करें। हम तो ये कहते हैं कि गवर्नमेंट को हम क्यों डिपेंड करते हैं, यदि गवर्नमेंट पैसा दे भी, आप बताइए गवर्नमेंट से हमको पैसे नहीं चाहिए, हम अपना खुद करना चाहेंगे। हमारे वहाँ के लोकल को या का मौका मिलना चाहिए वहाँ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलप करने के लिए और कुछ पैसा कमाने के लिए। और एक समय था हमारा टेम्पा जी, वो तवांग के मंत्री जी थे, और उनका भाग में ये टूरिज़म विभाग उनके पास था। उनको मैंने 20-25 साल पहले की बात है, तो बहुत मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया उनको एक होटल खोलने के लिए। आई एम हैप्पी, तो एक होटल उन्होंने खोला है, अभी काफ़ी काम आ रहा है उसका। और हमारे दर्जी खांडू साहब को भी मैंने बहुत रिक्वेस्ट किया कि आप एक होटल खोलिए, एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी अगेन दैट ही हैज़ गॉन फॉर ए 5-star होटल एंड विच इज़ गोइंग टू बी कमीशन, आई एम टोल्ड, वेरी सून। ये बहुत हमारे लिए एक अच्छी बात है, हमारे टूरिज़म डेवलपमेंट के लिए। बात ये एक तो ये है कि आज हम यहाँ जितना भी बैठे हुए हैं, टूरिज़म के बारे में, पोटेंशियल के बारे में, हमारा अरुणाचल प्रदेश, नॉट ओनली इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश बट इन नॉर्थ ईस्ट रीजन के लिए ये एक बहुत ही बड़ा पोटेंशियल हमारे पास है। और हमारा पेमा खांडू जी चीफ मिनिस्टर का समय, और हमारे पासांग जी अभी 2 टर्म्स हो रहे हैं उनका पार्लियामेंट सेक्रेटरी टूरिज़म होके बहुत आगे बढ़ गया है। मैं देख रहा हूँ कि वी हैव डेवलप सो मच, एंड इनफैक्ट हम जो आगे जो प्रचार हो रहे हैं हमारे यहाँ पोटेंशियल का, बहुत आगे बढ़ गया। फिर भी आगे बहुत कदम रखना ज़रूरी है, आगे बढ़ना ज़रूरी है। यदि हमको टूरिज़म डेवलपमेंट फास्ट करना है और हमें इसका डेवलपमेंट का जो हमको ये एफर्ट लेना है, तो हमें टूरिज़म पोटेंशियल को सेल करना होगा, और जो हमें लगता है थोड़ा हमारी तरफ से एफर्ट थोड़ा कम है। डोंट माइंड माई सेइंग सो। हम यहाँ कई कॉन्क्लेव करते हैं, कोई कॉन्फ्रेंसेस करते हैं, लेकिन बाहर में हम लोग उसको सेल नहीं कर पाते हैं। यहाँ बहुत सारे लोग हैं टूरिज़म ऑपरेटर्स हैं, बाहर से भी आए हुए हैं। आप कैरी करेंगे यहाँ का पोटेंशियल क्या है, यहाँ का हम लोग का जो कैरी बैक करेंगे आप, यहाँ का जो टूरिज़्म पोटेंशियल जो आपको जानकारी मिलेंगे, तो आपके ज़रिए ये प्रचार होंगे ज़रूर। लेकिन हमें मार्केट में लाने के लिए, हमारे पोटेंशियल को बाहर निकालने के लिए, हमें टाउन्स स्पेशली इन सिटीज़ जो है हमें उसको सेल करना होगा। हमें होर्डिंग्स लगाने होंगे, हमें विजुअल लगाने होंगे। आई थिंक उसमें पैसा ज़्यादा नहीं चाहिए। दिल्ली जैसा, मुंबई जैसा, बेंगलोर जैसा, हैदराबाद जैसे, कलकत्ता जैसे, इवन गुवाहाटी, अब होर्डिंग्स लगाना पड़ेंगे हमको, विजुअल लगाना पड़ेंगे। उसमें बहुत पैसा कम में हम बहुत सा हमारे पोटेंशियल को बाहर निकल सकते हैं। दूसरी बात, यह बड़ी इम्पॉर्टेंट बात है कि हमारा एटीट्यूडनल टूवर्ड्स द, हमारा एटीट्यूड टूवर्ड्स द टूरिस्ट। हम यदि टूरिस्ट को अच्छी तरह रिसीव नहीं कर पाएंगे, उनका बिहेवियर हमारी तरफ से अच्छा नहीं होंगे, जितना भी ब्यूटीफुल, जितना भी सुंदर जगह हो, टूरिस्ट आएंगे नहीं, हमारा बिहेवियर। सो देयरफॉर देयर इज एटीट्यूडनल ऐसे चेंज जो हमारा यहाँ के अरुणाचल के लोगों में वो आना पड़ेगा। तवांग बहुत फ्लॉरिश हो रहा है टूरिस्ट, क्यों? वहाँ के लोग जो है वेरी रिसेप्टिव है। मैं एक एग्ज़ाम्पल दूंगा। जब हम तवांग जाते हैं बाय हेलीकॉप्टर, तो तवांग पहुँचते ही ऐसा लगता है कि कहीं दूसरे जगह में पहुँच गए। पर्च विद द तवांग मोनास्ट्री, ब्यूटीफुल लैंडस्केप, बहुत अच्छा लगता है, बहुत सुंदर लगता है। जब हम उतारते हैं और लोगों को मिलते हैं, और भी सुंदर लगता है। क्यों? वहाँ के लोग सुंदर हैं। ये फिजिकल सुंदरता मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, सुंदर है उनका बिहेवियर, उसका स्माइल, इट्स अ रिसेप्टिवनेस। सो दैट मेक्स अ डिफरेंस, ह्यूज डिफरेंस। वो हमें लाना पड़ेगा हर जगह में, हर डेस्टिनेशन में वो लाना पड़ेगा हमको, तभी जाके हमारा यहाँ टूरिज़्म जो है बढ़ेगा। और सचमुच जैसे पासांग जी ने बोला है, not national but internationally, this place, almost in all places of Arunachal Pradesh is very good, I think very big potential we have. Tawang अभी डेवलप हो रहा है। फर्स्ट साइट इज़ द लास्ट इम्प्रेशन होता है। एंड तवांग जो विज़िट करेंगे दूसरे जगह में वही वो जाने की कोशिश करेंगे, जाने चाहेंगे। तो इसी प्रकार एक फर्स्ट डेस्टिनेशन जो है सक्सेस होना पड़ेगा, सेकेंड डेस्टिनेशन हमको डेवलप करना पड़ेगा। एंड देयर ह्यूज पोटेंशियल वी हैव अंडर द लीडरशिप ऑफ श्री पेमा खांडू जी, पासांग जी, एंड टूरिज्म मिनिस्टर इज नॉट हियर, हमारे जारकर गामलिन जी, इनके नेतृत्व में बहुत ही आगे बढ़ेगा ये हमारा टूरिज्म डेवलपमेंट अरुणाचल प्रदेश। मैं ये उम्मीद रखता हूँ और आज इस कॉन्क्लेव से आपको बहुत फ़ायदा होगा और आगे हमारा टूरिज्म डेवलपमेंट आगे बढ़ेगा, मैं इसको उम्मीद करता हूँ। आई विश ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर सक्सेस ऑफ दिस कॉन्क्लेव। थैंक यू।
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker Shri Tien Thondok Ji. Words of wisdom by one of the senior-most leaders of Arunachal Pradesh. Next, we have a special segment, a felicitation program. In order to do the felicitation, could I please request the chief guest, the Chief Minister of our state, Shri Pema Khandu Ji, and the Parliament Secretary Tourism, Shri P.D. Sona, to kindly join me on the stage. Also, I would like the President of Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators Association, John Paniaji, to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned, this is a special segment, a special felicitation program for another one of Arunachal's daughter that we can all be proud of. Earlier this year, she became the third Arunachali woman to have scaled the summit of Mount Everest. And in doing so, she joined the elite club of Arunachalis who have made it to the top of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and give a warm welcome to Mrs. Muri Lingi. Mrs. Muri Lingi, could you please join us on the stage? Friends, could I please request you to kindly put your hands together and welcome Mrs. Muri Lingi once again. She's a mother of 4 children, and she once again proves that age or time is not a bar, and no task is impossible when you set your mind to it. As the Chief Minister felicitating Mrs. Lingi, along with the Parliamentary Secretary, Shri P.D. Sona, and the President of Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators Association. Thank you all, thank you gentlemen, and thank you very much Mrs. Lingi, and congratulations once again. Not only Arunachal, but the entire country is proud of your achievements. Next, I would like to invite on the stage the person who has been working very hard in the last few days, organizing much of the event that we are part of today. He's someone with a hands-on knowledge of state's tourism scenario, and he will be giving a PowerPoint presentation for our benefit. Friends, please welcome the Secretary of Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators Association, Shri Bengya Mrinal.
Good morning, everyone. I welcome you again to our Aptua Travel Congress. I have a small presentation about the activities that is done by Aptua in the state for development of tourism and community tourism. To start with, can you play the slide? Yeah. So just made a small one for your information. Arunachal, as you know, is the extreme northeastern state of India, which is the largest also, and we have 3 international boundaries and 2 state boundaries. We have 26 major tribes, as everybody knows. That's how we are marketing ourselves so far, but now we are coming to adventure tourism where we want to get into it, and we are trying to promote mountaineering, rafting, bird watching in the wildlife section, and angling. Arunachal Tour Operator has been the pillar of the development of tourism in the state promotion, along with the Department of Tourism. We have about 12 approved tourist circuit as of now, and there's 12 districts. Aptua has been promoting potentials of tourism outside world through their medium of marketing in various state and national and international fairs and festivals in tourism. Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators has been giving the human service to the developing the state in tourism sector, creating revenues to the state exchequer, employment, hospitality, and human resource development. We have, as you know, at the state, we are providing indirect help to the local craftsmen, weavers, vendors, artists, guides, transporters, cooks, porters, and hoteliers, and everyone in the line of tourism. Aptua members have been identified in new trekking routes in the state, angling in the major rivers of state, bird watching, which is the big thing coming up in Arunachal, where we have about like 60% of wildlife of India in it, and Arunachal shares about 650 species of birds. Aptua has been instrumental in pushing government to open new tourist circuits, and government is very cooperative in it, and then they have assured us to open up the last frontier, which is close to the tourist, very soon. Aptua brings the highest revenue for the state in tourism as Aptua members, and I'm proud to tell you that Aptua members are the tour operators who brings the highest number of foreign tourists in Hornbill Festival in Nagaland, which is very famous, and we share the highest number of people bringing into Hornbill. We have been thanks messages from Kumari Selja, then Minister of Tourism, for our activities in the state in developing tourism. We organized the 7th National Rafting Championship in Imkyang 2010 very successfully, where we had teams coming from all over India participating in this great event. This is a photo from the event. 8th Travel Congress, which we organized in Tawang in 2010, in which we made, then we had limited people participating only from the Northeast. We focused, and our efforts, seeing that the then Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh appreciating us, they gave us 10 lakhs rupees as a corpus fund in 2010, and out of which we keep doing our work in human resource development, training, and creating awareness to the people of the state in different time in each year. And after that, in last year, our Honorable Chief Minister, present Chief Minister, Sri Pema Khanduji, appreciating our efforts and work, he enhanced our corpus fund to 50 lakhs now, which is now we have enough fund to fund ourselves to create awareness and trainings and programs in the state. Aptua has organized cleanliness drive. This is part of the activities that we have, and workshops in community participant and in Safe Honorable Tourism in 2012. Dapurizo and Raga, where we did a couple of awareness program and cleanliness drive all around. This is one of the shot from the. And we had our in 2012 we had our 9th Travel Congress in Giro, where we bring in people giving training in village hospitality, and we had NEC funded scheme on capacity building training program on rural ecotourism. Up to our successfully trained people in guide and hospitality, village hospitality service providers. It was sponsored by NEC and then supported by Department of Tourism. The training was imparted by the experts from tourism industry, academics, and various fields. We had field visits giving a field experience to the participants, and it was participated basically from the district of Lower Subansiri, Upper Subansiri, and Papumpara. These are the members and participants. 11th Aptua Travel Congress, which was being organized in Pasigat in 2016, where we had also had our conference there. In that, we have resolved to decided to adopt a school, a very backlighted school in Pasigat, where we in each year for next 3 years we are gonna give recognition to the topper of the schools, where we give prize money and stationaries, and we make sure that every member passing through that road gives visits the schools with their tourists and then felicitate the kids there. This is what we have done there. A small shot of the groups when in the school adapting program. And very successfully last year we had World Tourism Day celebrated in Namsai in a grand celebration where each and every one from the state and from the country has participated, where we organized panel discussion on accessibility and major challenges in Arunachal Pradesh, Act East policy, which has been very talked about thing from the government of India, in special reference to Asian relation, preservation and conservation of cultural heritage and wildlife of Arunachal Pradesh. We also organized a cycle rally, clean drive under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and a photographic contest. So far, Aptua has been instrumental in organizing National Rafting Championship in 2010, Aptua Travel Congress in 2010 again, World Tourism Day. Every year we do that. Aptua Travel Congress, Aptua Annual Conference and Awareness Seminar, Capacity Building Training Program in, under various government programs, and General Conference Cum Tourism Promotional Program on theme promotion and development of the community tourism at Pasigat. We also call on our Honorable Minister of State in Delhi regarding organizing this function. He has been the brainchild, one of the brainchild of this day, giving suggestions and advices to how to go about developing tourism of the state. We also made a video audiovisual on tourism invest coming, which was been launched by our Honorable Chief Minister in 2017, which is in play. This is the tourist arrival data from 2008 till 2017, where we have 26 lakhs plus domestic tourists coming into Arunachal. We have 52,000 plus foreign tourists coming, and it is growing very exponentially and very fast. So far, total revenue which is generated by tour operators said Ekchekwa from 2017 is 17 crore plus, which is the part of the PAP fish that we generate, and beside facilitating and providing employment to the guide and transporters and every individuals in the state who comes under the tourism line, village. These are some recognition which has already been talked by our anchor, that being awarded to Arunachal Pradesh in time, and we have more, and the list is long that I cannot cover it here. But the last recent one is being the exotic destination of the year and best decorated stand, which was in Kochi 2017, is the most prestigious for us, and most promising new destination award at OTM Mumbai 2018 is the very recent ones, and we have many more coming, and I hope we could do best and we become the best tourist destination of the country. The government of Arunachal has never been laid behind. They make sure that they promote tourism in every way, developing infrastructures, destinations, and recognition to us, to the UPTO members doing in the field. Tourism department have taken the initiative recognition of tour operators by Tourism Award in 2013 and 16, where the top tour operators of the state has been recognized in their field of expertise in cultural tourism, wildlife, and adventure tourism. UPTO attends every tourism fair and festival all across India and abroad, which is being supported by tourism department. UPTO have attended Destination Northeast, is the initiative by the owner to showcase the Northeast tourism to the country, which is being organized every year in Delhi. And there are many more, which the list is long that we participate. UPTO as a professional association plays to let you know that to give out all efforts to promote and develop the tourism industry in the state in the field of human resource development, awareness, close community development, self-employment generation, and a strong future of Arunachal Pradesh. I thank you very much to all from Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operator Association for your patience here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sri Bengya Rinal, the Secretary for Arunachal Pradesh Tour Operators Association, for that extremely informative presentation. We certainly appreciate the efforts of UPTO in promoting Arunachal as a prime destination all across the country and the world. Now, moving along, we have a special address by the guest of honor. We are very happy and privileged that he is here with us today, and he could take the time out to be with us in spite of the busy schedule and the inclement weather. Often dubbed as the voice of Northeast in the rest of the country and a true representative of his people. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and join me in welcoming the guest of honor for the event, the Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, Shri Kiran Rijiju.
Honorable Chief Minister Pema Khanduji, Honorable Speaker T.N. Thondokji, Honorable Minister Dr. Mohesh Chaiji, the Parliamentary Secretaries P.D. Sonaji, Lesam Semaiji, Tesam Pongteji, and host of special guests here,